that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Hey everybody, welcome in. Season 9, can you believe it, of Later with Jason Suel. And don't adjust your television sets. This is the amazing Case DeGario with me. Bo Counts has the day off, so Case is joining us. It's kind of the Case DeGario takeover on the show today.
Here's the thing. There were a lot of letters that came into the station here at the Cat. Is it still called the Cat, by the way?
FPTV, the television center.
I prefer Cat. So a lot of people, my grandmother, one of them that said, hey, get Bo Counts out of there. And I appreciate you guys doing that. So I think it's just temporary, but it's great to be here. It's great to be back. This is 9 seasons.
9 seasons of this show, and you've kind of been a part of every single one of them, and you've been doing the first episode of the last several. So we are happy, thrilled to have you back.
Thanks for having me.
And it's leading into fall, Case.
Yes.
Are there any, there's, cooler temperatures on the way, there's, football season a lot of people get excited about. What excites you about the fall
All of those things, first of all. But I also, in college, my nickname was Pumpkin Spice. And it's not, it has nothing to do with the Spice Girls or anything like that, but it's just because I truly do like that brown spice. And I wear it like as cologne. I don't care to have it in coffee or anything like that, but I think I just smell more kind of, sort of brown spicy.
Organic.
Organic is a great word.
Yeah.
It's not patchouli.
No.
It's not anything like that. I don't want to be perceived as nouveau hippie because we all know that that's not me. I'm more sort of like old wave. But that's it, man. So
yeah.
I love. Look, as a food guy, I love all those slow braised foods.
Yes.
Beef short ribs and lamb shanks, and I look forward to the holiday, cooking and food and all that stuff. What about you? Like, what do you? Being a father of 2 kids.
It all comes back, right? Yeah, father of 2 kids. So we've got all the sporting activities coming back online. We've got, school is starting again. There's just something about the fall and kind of a newness. There's a sense of newness. And I know that spring is really, when all the green starts to pop, people think about new. But for me, and maybe for my family, it's always been about when the fall season starts, everybody's going back to school. It just kind of feels like a chance for renewal.
I think you're absolutely right. Let me ask you this. 9 seasons, you guys have been doing the show.
Yeah.
You know how with a lot of presidents, they'll do the thing where they'll show the photograph, at the beginning of the
presidency,
term. And then, don't do that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say to you, Jason. Sitting here close to you, I haven't used, especially over the last year and a half, we've been doing a lot of this stuff sort of remotely.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've really been close to you.
Thank you.
You got to really don't do that.
Yeah, really, I don't want to show.
I'm not saying that you're aging.
Yeah. I think that you're more afraid of showing your picture from the beginning until now.
I can see it on the monitor in here. Puffy is the word. That's what's going on here.
No, we don't have any puffy guests. We've got Case DeGario. He's sticking around for the whole episode. He's going to be here. He's going to cook. It already smells amazing in the studio. He's cooking up something great over there. And then we've got a real treat. We've got Dane Smith. He is a race car driver. You are going to want to know what this guy is up to. We're interviewing him a little bit later in the show. And then it wouldn't be a kickoff without Ashton Barbary joining us as our musical guest. We love her music.
She's incredible. Incredible. Yeah. I just was saying, you were playing one of her songs. She is going to blow up.
Yes.
She already kind of has, but I really think that Taylor Swift, look out.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And it all started because we keep playing her music videos right here on Later with Jason Suel. So you need to stick around, see what other fun things we're going to get up to on this season kickoff for season 9 of Later with Jason Suel. Stick around.
Riding a motorcycle is tricky, but once you learn it, you got it. It's 1 down, 3 up, pop the clutch, wheelies on Thursday. And at the beach, if you don't always are not able to shower right away after you get a lot of sand in places, there are certain places on my body I can make a pearl. The Louvre is such an experience that after you'll leave there, you will say, I loathed it. Global warming is a serious issue right now in the world that a lot of people don't see, but I mean, I can't even drink a glass of iced tea and the ice is melted within 10 seconds, you know. So I know that global warming is real, and the best thing we can do about it is just stop using so much hairspray, motor oil, clothespins, and also any kind of a lotion. You know, I haven't been to the doctor in a long time, and when I finally did go, he told me everything was great, and so I've been going back more often. That could be a place to live, to get away from everybody, start over, you know. Maybe in this world right now, we just need to all start over. And I'd say probably since I was about 16 years old, there's been nothing in my head but space. Well, they say that the Tesla, it doesn't have a new car smell to it. It just kind of has an Elon Musk. Well, you know, you've always heard it, why would anybody jump out of a perfectly good plane? But there is a thrill there, and you've got to know three things. It's not about the falling, it's about the landing. Ripcord, count, face up.
7 Emmys, 8 Emmys, 9 Emmys. Bo, I can't sleep.
Shouldn't have called Top Bunk.
Remember, get it at Sam's and tell them Jason sent you.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Later with Jason Suel. So glad that you are tuned in, and we are so fortunate to be welcoming Dane Smith to the studio.
Howdy.
Okay, so if you don't know Dane, he is a race car driver, right? He is a GT1 class in the SCCA.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what all of those letters mean. I'm learning so much. But take me back for a minute. What got you into race car driving?
My father raced when I was young, and I was just, I just had to. I was
Yeah.
a little kid wiping down the cars, and any chance I got, I was going to take it. I was
Yeah.
going to jump in there and get it done.
And you're a Fayetteville native, right? You're from this area. You've moved away, but you're back. You've spent most of your life
Oh, yeah.
here.
How could you stay away from this area?
I know.
Every second I'm gone, I want to be back here. So, yes, pretty much born and raised here. Been here all my life.
So you mentioned your father, and I know that on several races that you do, you're actually racing against your dad. Am I understanding that correctly?
We're fierce competitors.
Tell me about that.
Well, he's not afraid to get a little rough, trade a little paint. But, you know, if I want the win, I have to earn it.
Okay.
And he's not going to give it to me.
Yeah.
And, you know, my car's orange, or I'm sorry, his car's orange, my car's blue. And, you know, after the race, sometimes they're different colors.
Sometimes a little bit. Your car's rubbed off on his,
Yeah,
his
exactly.
rubbed off on yours. Yeah, I get it. Man, what's it like to be in a race car? That's the part that I can't get. You're getting, what are your top speeds in that car?
Oh, God, the fastest I've been was like 197, I believe, at an oval track. It was a NASCAR track, Kansas Speedway.
Wow. And do you feel, I don't know, do you feel safe and protected? Are there G-forces? What happens in the, I want to call it a cockpit, but just inside the vehicle?
It's I love racing because it's the one time where, you know, all the chatter in your brain just goes away and you just get to focus on doing one thing. And it's really kind of relaxing.
Yeah, that's
in
an
a way.
interesting perspective. And we were talking with Case DeGario earlier, the chef
Sure.
over there. We're talking about how, you know, you said that you feel safe inside of that vehicle because of all of the protection and the helmet and everything. So maybe you can speak some more on that, how it's a little bit safer than people might realize.
Sure. First off, you're on a closed circuit with professionals, or, you know, at least trained amateurs.
Right.
And you're not just driving around on, you know, the roads with just
No local yokels out there,
like,
right?
no 14-year-old
Right.
texting and
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
That's nice. And you also have a 5-point harness, neck restraint, helmet, fire protective gear, fire extinguishers, and an ambulance on the track. So it's just about as safe you can get it, other than, you know, the speeds.
Yeah. So you've said that you love it. You said that it's kind of a place you go to zen out and you can just focus on one thing. What thrills you about it, racing?
Oh God, it's just really neat to have this, you know, 900 horsepower monster that you just get in and you can, I guess, tame in a way.
Yeah.
And, you know, just the speed, the acceleration, the G-force, just everything about it's just pretty incredible.
Wow. Now, you've been racing this season so far, I suppose. What races have you done this year?
I've done 3 races, and one of them was at Circuit of the Americas, which is the Formula One track in Austin, Texas.
Wow.
And that was, I mean, there's not a nicer racetrack pretty much in the world.
Yes.
And that was such a wonderful experience.
Yeah, that's great. Now, I do have some information in front of me, some facts here. I understand that
Cool.
you're in Harlett, Oklahoma. Your dad beat the track record there.
Correct.
And then in Heartland, Topeka, Dane beat your dad in the rain. Is that true?
It's the only time I can beat him.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Conditions are different, right?
I've only beat him twice.
Yeah.
The first time was in the rain on Father's Day.
Okay.
And then the second time was in the rain at Heartland Park, Topeka.
Interesting.
It's just the levels everybody's skill set.
Do you have any idea how many times he's beaten you?
Oh God, I try not to count. Every time but 2.
So now you and your father, you're both qualified for nationals, and the nationals are happening at Indianapolis Speedway, right? When is that taking place?
October 2nd, I believe, is the race.
Okay, so early October, man, that's great. And of course, you can follow along on your YouTube channel as well. I know you're getting that set up.
Correct.
So very good, and best of luck to you, man. Great stuff. And we can watch you because the Nationals at Indianapolis Speedway are going to be televised, so we can be cheering for you right here from where we are, sending our positive thoughts to you at Indianapolis Speedway. Dane Smith, everybody, thank you so much for joining me, filling it in, man. I appreciate what you do. My hat's off to you. My helmet's off to you, so go get them. I love it.
Thanks so much.
Stay with us. We got more happening later.
Our musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
Is it something in the water that makes it sound like that? Or is it all the cornbread you had in your tag? Pull me a little bit closer. I want to hold your hand. I won't mind if this lasts forever. Just you and I. And when you wake in the morning, I'll be there. And if you wake in the evening, I'll be there too. When I'm beside you, I'm always thinking of you this way. When I'm not beside you, I'm always a phone call away. Is it something in your walking that makes you look like that? Your dreams and lost in ambitions that caught my eye. Show me, will
out that highway when the lights in my eyes shine, and the talking in the back of the bar, oh, honey, I don't mind. And if it don't feed the soul, it's still heaven sent. Here tonight.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. As we mentioned at the top of the show, Case DeGario, he's still here cooking
man.
up amazing. It smells so great over here. You've got wings. You've got something happening in that pot. What's going on?
So here's the thing. I have been, for the last 6 months or so, I've been in love with this product that's called Blue Elephant. And they make a myriad curries and rice and noodles and all kinds of cool stuff. It's an authentic company based out of Thailand, truly out of Thailand.
Wow.
And
Great
I
stuff.
just fell in love with it. And you can do these sort of, you can make curries and things to just serve over rice. But I really love the product as an ingredient in different kinds of food and recipes.
Yeah.
So today, look, it's September.
Yes.
Hogs are getting ready to start playing.
You got it.
Football season. I'm down with tailgating. That's what this is all about. So what we're doing today is a red curry sesame wing.
Wow.
Kind of like a hot wing. So all I've
Hot wings are my favorite. So
mine too, man.
Yeah.
And I love them whenever you have that sort of sesame sort of thing with honey, and that's kind of what this is. Take on that. So all I've really done, guys, is first of all, your wings, and you can see the recipe on my website, but I think you probably have it as well.
Yeah.
So about 3.5 pounds of wings. Make sure that they're that the joints are kind of separated. Olive oil, sesame oil, salt and pepper. Throw those into the oven at about 375 degrees. We want a really high heat because we want that kind of almost char on the wing because that's that sort of Asian thing. So let that go for probably about 40 minutes until they start to kind of come apart. Bring them out of the oven. By the way, I want to thank you guys for this incredible kitchen during the pandemic that you put together. And all of you guys, you know, sort of pitched in and did the whole thing.
We did this all ourselves.
Well, and Bo, I love Bo has this sunbeam, broken sunbeam toaster with a broken spring from Cheap Thrills. Thank you, Bo. Fantastic. So that's where we're going to start with the chicken. But here's where the magic really happens, right? So it's the sauce of the paste from Blue Elephant. It's a red curry paste. We're going to take about a tablespoon of that with about 6 tablespoons of butter. Melt that with a little soy sauce. We have some zest and a little juice from some lime. And let that kind of simmer and cook down until you have this really beautiful thing. And then if you will, Mr. Suel, take about half of those wings, throw them into this mixing bowl.
Sure.
We're going to toss these just like you would any other sort of wing, right? Like if you're doing this with Frank's buffalo sauce, you're basically using butter and thin Frank's, and that's how you make a hot wing. I mean, it's very, very simple. This one's a little more complex, and it has a little more to it. There's some stratification of flavor profile, and that's perfect.
What do you think about that?
This
Great.
is melted down. You're going to be real careful.
Yes.
In this new studio with all of the beautiful
Beautiful
kitchen
new shiny
equipment.
things.
Yes.
You know, one of the things I do love about what you do is that you put all of these recipes on your website, as you mentioned, edibleculture.net.
Yeah.
You also, though, have a great social media presence where you will throw out pictures and links to your recipes and stuff, and people could follow along with you and get the recipe for this very thing as well as some other things. I know that you've done some other things with Blue Elephant as well.
Totally, man. I mean, that's kind of the campaign that I have with Blue Elephant is every month we do something kind of different. And this month it's all about kind of tailgate food. We've done vegetarian.
Yeah.
We've done stuff that is from the grill, which has been really fun. So that's sort of the diversity of this product is that you can do so many great things. And like I said, it's really more about it being an ingredient, a really great quality ingredient than anything else. I mean, the paste, the sauces, everything that you sort of see, it's all natural. I mean, there's no water that's added to it or anything like that. It's really great.
Authentic.
And then what I do to sort of finish these wings, guys, this Eden Shake, which is something that you can get just about anywhere, but you can order it from Amazon. I get it at Whole Foods. It's sesame seeds.
Smells good.
It's great.
Yeah.
And it has a little bit of seaweed in it too, so it has that kind of sort of ocean kind of cool thing that's going on. And then just some, if you want cilantro, you can, but some green onions.
Delicious.
And I'm going to tell you this thing.
Man, you make it look so pretty. I don't feel like my wings would look this great, but I'm going to try.
You know what, Jason?
Tell me. Be honest.
Spread your wings. Spread your wings and you can fly and you're going to be beautiful, especially if you use a little Blue Elephant red paste, red curry paste.
You heard it here.
Brother, I got to tell you, you're so fashionable. I love this.
I know. I might get messy though because I want to try these.
Let's eat one right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
So you get in there. I want you
getting in
to tell
there.
me what you taste.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, you do taste that sesame. It's really good.
You get it in there, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guys, gotta try this at home.
Try it at home. Stick around. We got more happening later. We're gonna keep eating wings. This is so good. Yeah.
Try your wings, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Later with Jason Suel. Season kickoff launching season 9 with these fine gentlemen. Want to thank Dane Smith. Thanks for hanging out with us. And, of course, Chef Case DeGario. And you can find recipes. You can find segments. You can find all the fun that we do. It's over on our YouTube channel. You can also check us out on social media or send us an email at laterwithjasonsuel.com. Until next time, see you later, alligator, and after a while, crocodile. Let's eat some wings.